Looks like I'm live. All right, let me get over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys are seeing things. So I know when we're buffering and how things look to you. Just give me a minute. Sorry, give me a second. Number 8 bready products before you go on live is no bueno. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to mute too. Oh, I caught it before it made a noise. Okay. Hi, Carla. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Welcome. Yes, Curly. Yes. Hello. How are you? I hope you guys are having a great evening. I have the tired's today. But who are we kidding? I have the tired's a lot. Woo! Almost fell out of my chair. It was not a graceful move. Not one of my finer moments. But it was exciting. I didn't recommend it. It was panic for a second there. Hi, Janie. How are you? How's the healing going? How's the leg? You must get asked this stuff 9 million times a day. Hi, Tina Old Pages. How are you? So I did finish up harvesting that magazine last night, so we have lots of things to work with. Oh, have you? Did you like it? I haven't caught all the way up to her present. I'm still watching her back catalog. I found it really helpful. And Carla's got a new name. She's Carlay. She sounds so exotic. You and me both, honey. Why do you think I'm watching that channel? Could be your new stripper name. Not Carla. It's Carlay. Sounds exotic and stuff. So yeah, I did go through all of that. Oh my gosh, so much good images in there. A lot of alien stuff. So I think it'll be fun. So I'm just going to put that off to the side. I'm actually going to put the whole thing off to the side for a minute because I got some happy mails that I want to share with you guys. So from, I cut the top open, but I haven't touched anything inside yet. From Happy Mail from Kathy's World. I was watching the live where she was making these. And the envelope is so cute, but it's, you know, you have to tape over it. So I was kind of bummed because, you know, I like to harvest stuff and reuse it. But, hi, Candy. I don't think you are, Curly. I don't think so. So let's see what Kathy sent me. This is a Happy Mail. Okay, so we got some of those metal. Oh, Amy, where's your words? Stencils for letters. It looks like just a random selection, so that could be fun. Let's see. Oh, here. Amy, I hope you can use some of this in your books. Save you some harvesting work. Enjoy your lives and hope to get back into the swing of attending more. Aw, Kathy, thank you. That's so sweet. So let's see. What do we got here? Oh, look at that. It's one of those little, it's like a clocky thing. Yeah, my word's not working today. Did I say hi to Candy? Hi, Candy, if I didn't. So it's so you could paint it, and this seems like right up Tina's Crafty Life sort of thing. Some book pages. Looks like from an art book, maybe. It's got some classical. Well, there's some boobies right there for you. So those are cute. Awesome. And then a bag of goodies. It looks like some chipboard pieces. Let's see what kind of goodies we've got. Boobies. I swear to God, every day on my channel. Boobies. Okay, so some chipboard pieces. Of course, I had to dump them all. Palmistry one. These are so thick, though. I might peel some of that away to get it down to. That's one of the reasons I don't buy chipboard, because to me it seems like it's so thick. And I know a lot of people really like that. And I'm not saying, oh, dearly departed, how Kathy knows my creepy heart. The dead of night. Oh my God, I love you, Kathy. A strange thing happened. That's my whole life. An uninvited guest. JD, hello. I like BBs too. From Regions Beyond. Oh, Kathy, thank you. She knows my creepy little soul. These must be Tim Holtzy. Tim Holtzy. Oh, look. Fortune telling favor set. White the druggist. Keep me in your mind's eye. These are fun. The Owl Theatrical Cold Cream. Oh, those are fun. Okay, I'm going to put those back in the bag. Yeah, I think I'm going to peel the... for me, I know that thickness is an appeal for some people, but I write in my book, so I prefer them to be less. But this is an awesome selection. I feel so very lucky. Kathy got me some fun goodies. Or I know she sent out a bunch of these, but this is right up my alley. Actually, all of it is. Oops, I left one out. Epic fail. We lost two. We lost her. Uh-oh. Who did we lose? Hey, Linda. You thought you were the only one what, honey? Sharon, how are you? Welcome, welcome. That was weird. All right, so let's put this back in the envelope for later use. That's definitely going into my... We might actually, you know what? I'll keep the chipboard pieces out because I might use that tonight. Some of those are just perfect for this little blue bookie thing, right? I like the idea of them, and I know Els uses them all the time, but because I write in my books, I don't like there to be a lot of difference in depth on the, where the pages won't lay flat against one another. Now, this one is from Jean Peter. This is stuff I purchased in the flea market. So this is the thing I won. It's the little do bookie thingy. Isn't that cute? It's just it's like an accordion thing. And there's a little book on the back. And it's made with Tim Holtz stuff and probably some other things too. But it's just like out of scraps of paper. It's like, what a fun way to use your leftover bits. She's got some either onion paper or tracing paper in here. Some lined paper. Like, how fun is this? And it makes all the fun noise. So, yeah. There were even some ledger pages in here. And she's a grungy girl. She likes the grungy, I think. Okay. So, there's that. I won that in her. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Oh, you lost me for a minute. And then she sent me a nice little thank you thing with her business card. Let's see. Let me cover up her. Looks like her phone number's on there. But look, how beautiful is her business card. So, and then I purchased one of these vintage patterns. Aren't they just, look at those ladies. Look at those ladies. I wanted this, just, I don't know. I can't really explain why I wanted it, but I did. Sometimes things just speak to you. And I bought one of her ephemera kits. Right? I'm doing the midnight, and I am behind on the dyeing, so I am pumping out batches. So my fingers are probably going to be permanently this color for about a week. So this is the ephemera pack that she was selling in the flea market. What a fun bunch of little, this card is for a dress. And then there's one of those green stamps books. Here's one with green stamps. These will probably actually wind up in goodie bags. That's what I get this stuff for. And because it's of some of it's vintage, I won't tea dye it. Playing cards. There's a check stub in here. So these things will probably wind up in goodie bags. That's generally why I buy these things. Just to have something different to put in my... No, I don't use gloves. Everybody yells at me for it. I do not use gloves because it makes it harder for me to pick up the paper. And I process so much, I would use an astronomical amount of gloves. So yeah, so that's my my goodies from JP. How lucky am I? And look at the bag it came in. Look at her special goodie bag. I may try to figure out a way to reuse some of that. That's just so pretty. You were trying to set up an Etsy store. It's a complicated process, but it'll walk you through it. You just have to, and their help pages are pretty good, I think. Oh, hold on. I got stuff on the floor. All right. So, and then I promised you guys yesterday I'd show you what I got at Scaventure. So we'll start with the small things that Els already showed you guys. I love the colored fingers. It makes me happy. I know it's bad for me, but it's my happy place. Well, when you open an Etsy, it gives you a like the option eternally for there to be a store, even if you just shop. So it holds on to that name for you. So it'll show that as long as you've had an Etsy account. Etsy's been around for 20 years. Are you kidding me? I did not know that. So whenever you if you ever bought anything on there, it's going to show. So I got these 2 strings of evil eye beads. Hopefully they'll be for the glue book. At least a couple of them. I fell in love with them in the store. And then Els found this. It's a Ouija board mint set. And look, the mints inside are planchettes. How cute is that? I might get finger cancer. I'm probably absorbing some toxins into my skin when I do the dyeing. But since I already have cancer, I'm not all that concerned about it. And then Elle showed you this yesterday. She found this too, and it was either 40 or 60% off. And it had the bat and the little skulls, and I had to have it. I was in a I need it mode yesterday. So I spent more money than I should have, but I sure had a good time doing it. I don't know. Oh, so if you ever bought anything off Etsy, like if you went in 2013 and you bought anything and you never used it again, as long as that email address, the Ouija, this, you want this or the stamp, hon? Well, they're all from the same place. All of these things came from the same place. We went to Michael's. So it just holds on to that for you forever until you choose to activate it. It just sits around in Etsy, gathering dust. You have to list something in there for your store to become active. And their help pages will walk you through it. And there are tons and tons of tutorials on YouTube. Just look up setting up an Etsy shop that will walk you through it step by step, where you can watch the little bit and pause it and go do the thing, and then watch it and pause it and do the thing. So all of these are from Michaels. And I put my receipt away so I can't tell you how much things were. This is a list price at $9.99, and I think it was 40% off. I think this was $3 or $4, maybe $5 at the most. I paid a ridiculous amount for it, I know, but I wanted it. And then I opened it up, and the mints were little planchettes, and I was like, oh my God! And then these were just in the beading section. They had the cutest owls in there, and I had to control myself. I could have bought 5 strings of owls because, you know, I love them to death. And then I bought some paper pads, so we'll start with the ones you guys probably care about the least. I bought 2 Christmas pads just as a stash builder. I bought this one, Crystal Blues. I thought these were fun. There's about a third of the pad that I'm not terribly in love with, but I'll figure something out. I think there's 2 of everything. I thought this was really cute. Wouldn't that make like a fun traveler size notebook sort of thing? Or even just like a fold in halfy thing. Yeah, so you have to get the picture and write your description. It's fairly simple. It will walk you through the process, because if you try to post it, it will tell you where you haven't done things. It can be a little frustrating, but if you just pay attention to the details, I think you won't have any trouble, hon. This is mostly all blues. And like some of this kind of stuff is not really a big thing for me. I don't necessarily like that sort of thing. But I don't have enough Christmas paper, so I'm trying to build my stash. Yeah, I used to do eBay all the time. That was where I started out. Way, way back. I was not on my current account. I had one with my ex-husband. And we went through selling quite a bit of different things. But I've been on Etsy since the very beginning. I remember when it was a brand new, like we signed up shortly after they opened their doors, so to speak. And I didn't know Etsy'd been around that long. But I had a long break, and then I went back to eBay, and I opened my Etsy as well. And then I discovered YouTube, and that was a whole. This is a Recollections pad, red and white Christmas. And of the 2, I like this one better, but that had a couple of pages where I was like, I need it. So I thought these were kind of fun. Well, most of them. I gotta figure out a thing to do with all the cutouts I have. Ooh, mittens on strings. I'm just not a big fan of plaid, though. I do like polka dots. And this kind of pattern, even though it makes your eyes bleed a little bit, I like. There's some stripies. So yeah, this was strictly for stash building. I do like this. That's kind of fun, all the little different houses. There's some more smaller polka dots. That one will make your eyes bleed for sure. Mittens. Never been a fan of mittens. Have you ever tried to scratch your face while wearing mittens? What a pita. And there's the plaid. All right. And I won't go through the whole. I bought 2 180 sheet pads. These are mostly for belly bands. And they're both, let's see. Yeah, they're both Recollections. I don't know if they have names. Do, 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 do. It doesn't, I don't see where it says a name. But this one has like some tie-dye kind of. I thought just for something a little different. I usually buy very traditional stuffs. So we'll just do a quick flip through on this stuff. Because these 180 sheets, I'm not flipping through all of that. That's crazy. Crazy talk, I tell ya. And then this one is, did I not open this one? I thought I opened it. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. I really thought I opened this last night for the express purpose. I must have got distracted. I have such a squirrel brain. I am so easily distracted. Yeah, I just wanted something different. I really, for belly bands, I tend towards very traditional pads. And this time I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get some crazy shit. Going into Christmas with tie-dyed, right? Well, what do you expect? It is me, after all. Woo! Just for me. And a bill for mine. Okay, so I'll just do the same thing. I do too. I like bright colors. I even like the pink. So this is a little more traditional, a little more towards that vintagey kind of stuff. They didn't have very many of the 180 pads. So, wood grain. I do not understand the appeal of wood grain. I have never, like, I don't get it. Yeah, so there's that. In shades of, right? All right. So that is what I got on this convention the other day. And now we can go back to the glue booking. If I can figure out where I put my glue book. Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to set the images off to the side because I don't have enough room to have the images and the book up here because the book is big. But I've got my glue and my scissors. I'm going to use this on the cover. I want to round the corners. I still haven't found my corner rounders, so we're going to wait on that. That'll happen around the same time that I put the pockets on, which I think I want to make the pockets out of the file folders with the tabs on them. Carla. Welcome, Carla. Merry meet, hon. She comes in with a joke. Okay, so let's take a quick flip through of what we already did. Okay. One day we'll just go through and add in words. I'm not ready for that yet. So here's our kind of fall landscapey with the magenta. That squirrel is just fierce with his tail, isn't he? There's our apples and our trick-or-treaters. This is our more creepier page. More creepier. I has good English. So we might actually be able to finish this page over here with some of the stuff out of the other book. This is our creepy kids page. Oh, let me move that over. Creepy kids, the monkey, and the guy with the like scorpion. I don't know. So, but let's just flip through and see where we're at here. I stuck just napkins in randomly. I didn't like put them in the book. Here's the one we gave with the skeleton hands background. I really like how this turned out. Let's see, nothing going on. So I want to do a napkin over here. So we'll find a napkin for there. So maybe this one. What do you think about this one for this page over here? Let me fold it out and see what's going on. Yep, because I could do that before it gets to the repeat to where the bird will be upside down. I think we could do that. Uh-oh, she pulled a me. I think I like this for this page, so I'm going to slide this napkin in here. We'll do that towards the end, or I'll do it off camera later on because the napkins take so long to dry. So I had some of these. For now, I'm just going to set them aside till I decide where they're going. And I've got some of that tissue paper. And I have some other in a bin over there, so let's see. I was thinking maybe using the skull as part of this green file folder. So I want to leave that in there for now. And then I'll pull that out for just a minute. Lots of skull options, right? And then there's our Joker. Jared Leto is the Joker. Uh-oh. Oh no, Janie. Curly's like, yes. I assume that's to the napkin, not. And then here's the leaves we put down last time that took 95,000 years to dry. I thought on this green that we might go ahead and put this sugar skull on here. But I'm going to pull it out for right now because I'm not 100% sure. Oops, hold on. I touched the screen and something weird happened. You like that on the sugar skull on the green? That's kind of what I was thinking. I think it's a nice color combo. That green is so versatile. So versatile. Look, I finally found my flasks. Put that over there. And then here's a fall one. I was thinking maybe here against the red. But also, those are my napkin scraps. But also I was maybe thinking inside this book because this is a, no, that's not the, but I was thinking it could go in here. But the problem is it's not a repeating pattern. So I might go back and grab another one of those skeleton hands ones. Although, honestly, the pumpkins wouldn't wind up on here on this side. Where does that actually fold at? Because it's I think that would actually be okay, but it's sideways oriented, so I don't know if I like that. What happens if I do it this way? Where's the top? So the top is, yeah, that wouldn't work. So not on that page. I might go get another skeleton hands or something with a more pattern. Aw, Janie. Hopefully the vet can figure it out. And this is some of the book fabric from the front left over. I want to see if I can get Els to trim it straight. It's a little bit crooked to use as some pockets in here. So let's see. For all of the sound and fury of this, I haven't actually done that much. This is one of those placemats from the eggplant kit. That's the red paper that I sold at that one sale. We need another napkin or some collage paper there. Let's see if there's anything else actually in here. I think I did something back here. Oh, clown. I did the clown way back here. But I need to figure out something to do with the border. That's true. I just don't like the idea of it being upside down, though. So, yeah. So, that's what we got. So, very little done so far. What I'll do before I come back next time is glue down all the napkins. I know I said I was going to do that this week, but bananas. All right. So, let's find us a place. Should we do the front of that file folder? Should we skip to somewhere else in the book? Let's see. What should we do? Let's see. Let's go way back here to the, where's the front? Let's work on the front of this file folder. How about that? Do, 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 do. Move those pens out from under there. That's true, Curly. She's not sure. Aw. I hate it when dogs and small children can't tell you what's wrong, and that's so frustrating, but it's also, you feel helpless when that happens. Janie, have you thought about emailing Elle? She has lots of animal experience. Maybe she would have some suggestions. I bet, yeah. Because then she could tell you what was wrong. Or at least point to the, you know, I ate bad food, or I swallowed something I shouldn't have. Right? Okay, so let's see. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. We need a big place for this Doberman Pinscher. But we've got our, let's see. Now I have so many choices. I went from no choices to so many choices. All right. I think that would be fun here. Let's see what else we might be able to put on the page. I think I want to go ahead and use the Doberman here and put her further up towards the front. I've met some really sweet Dobermans, but that one has, you know, it puts me in the mind of Damien from The Omen. Hey, Kat, how are you? Welcome, welcome. She's like, hello. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue him down. I think I want to use gluey glue, not glue stick. So I'm trying to talk Elton into selling me one of those glue bottles that she was using today, because she gave me this, and the tip was cut a little. It puts out a little too much glue, because when the tip was snipped, it was snipped lower down rather than higher up, and it spooges a little too much glue everywhere. So I have to be careful with how hard I squeeze the bottle. And then the other one is like clogged up or something, and I can barely get anything out of it. Like 2 minutes into glue, and I'm like, my hand doesn't work anymore. Kat got her books today. Yay. Curly, I think that Janie said the dog, when you touch her tummy, or when she has to, you know, I guess probably when she has to move around and her tummy gets jostled, she whimpers. Like she's in pain. But I might suggest Janie try messaging Els. She's got so much experience with various kinds of dogs and health issues and stuff that she might be able to give you a bit of, I just had a bone folder. There it is. Because I really don't know anything about dogs. I'm not, unfortunately, not a doggy person, but I don't want them to be in pain. I'm not like, all dogs need to die. No, I think dogs are awesome. They are certainly, dang it, needed a baby wipe. you know, they give unconditional love. To me, dogs are toddlers that never grow up, and that's more caregiving than I want to be responsible for. But I don't think, just bad things about dogs. It's just not for me. JD Shih Tzu. Oh. All right. Yeah, that Doberman, he's got attitude. Let's see what else we can put on the page with him. And I have tons of little tiny things. And I was lamenting, you don't have enough. Okay, at some point today, we are definitely going to use him. Yes, yes, yes. And yes, some more. Let's see. Not for that page, but somewhere soon. Okay. It's a little too big to go with that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I kind of like him for up here. Okay, I like that. Aw, pinched nerve. That's not good. Okay, I kind of like him for here. So I think I want to trim that down. I want it to come in under that curve. Okay, Amy, where'd you put your where is my paper trimmer? Give me just a second, ladies. I'll be right back. Also, my room is like the bathroom of the universe. I have all these little scraps of paper on the floor. I need to vacuum in here very badly. They just stick to my feet.
I'll be back getting my key.
Oh, can I borrow a rounder? All right, I have borrowed a corner rounder that will make me feel better about life. Oh, she's going to the emergency vet now. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they have that as an option. I remember way back in the day, if something happened to your pet after hours, you just had to deal with it. Unless you knew your vet personally. Okay, so I want this to come down just a little bit, like I want it to come to right there. So just need to trim a wee bit off the bottom or the top. Let's see if that does it. Yep, that'll work. Okay, let's see now if I can make this corner rounder work. Some of Elle's corner rounders, they will not work for me. They just mock me openly. And that worked out pretty well. Let's see. All right, so well, I didn't say it was cheap, but you know, when you love your pets, nothing is cheap, and you know more when it comes to healthcare for anyone, pets and humans alike. It is an expensive venture to be needing medical care. Oh, shit, that's awesome. Pet insurance can be a lifesaver. I remember when that wasn't a thing either. But if you have pets and, you know, they're getting up there, it could be a wonderful thing to have. Or if they have an accident. Like when Ginger and the son's dog got into it and the eyeball popped out. That is an excellent time to have pet insurance. Because, you know, animals are animals. I want this to have a little bit of a perfect. I don't want it to sit quite flush against the bottom. Okay, and let's glue him down. I think I like him definitely up there. So let's give him a little glue down. Well, wait, not just yet for him, because we may want a little bit of stuff up here. So let's see what else we've got going on. I wish you guys could see the images that as I'm sorting through them. But there's just not enough room. Oh, so many fun things that I found yesterday. I'm like, I want to use it all right now. Okay, so we wanted to put this guy up. Let's try out some things. Let's just set that right there for a second. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have a lot of experience with dogs though, so I couldn't tell you. Okay. There's that little spider. No, not there. Because a number of these things absolutely have to go up against the edge of a cage. Not enough room at the top for that. Let's see here. Whoa. Whoa. I lost something. Well, I'll find it later. No, I don't like that there. You have 3 dogs and a cat. I'm thinking I wouldn't probably have more than a fish or a hamster if I ever decided to get a pet, you know? I'm kind of over the whole caregiving thing, you know. Just saying. For me, nope, I don't like that. The Doberman kind of limits what I can put on the page. Let's see. All right, let me do a quick flip through here. Tina, are you in the red truck madness? I totally get it. Sometimes you just need stuff. Okay, let's see. What kind of fun stuff do we have going on in here that we can use? Sometimes you just fall in love with a type of thing and you gotta have it. You gotta have it. Okay. Nope, not there. You need to live over there. Oh, maybe something like that. Oh, it goes like that. Okay, so I think I could live with that. Hold on. Let's tear it a little bit closer to the skull. Hold the phone, people. Hold the phone. Tina, I ordered the die. You guys. We're such enablers for each other, aren't we? All right, so let's see. Well, if we can peel that up just a little bit. I think I could live with that right there. Okay, I like that. Now we just need a little something, a little couple of things. I wonder if my Tina, she's totally into the red truck. She's in red truck Zoneville. I like it. I think those are actually crop circles. You check it out. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but Children of the Corn vibes. You know what I need are some small creepy people. That's what I need. Just playing around over here. You just bought the shower curtain. Are you going to reuse it for a couple of years, or is this like just a 1 year fan, you know, kind of, you're into it at the moment? Okay, I need to find something that, well, nope, not the alien. I like this. I need to use that soon. Well, okay. That got carried away. Nope, I don't like that. Look at Tina over there. What kind of dye did you buy? You guys are so funny. I'm in thinky mode. Thinky mode. Okay, I need something nice and... Ooh, okay, maybe I don't want that guy. Maybe I want that. Okay. move that up just a smidge. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. All right. I think I could do a strip of washi tape at the top and, of course, put some words on. But I think I like this. So if I tear this a little bit and tuck it up under his thing right there. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Okay. We'll move that over just a... Yeah, I think I like that. All right. Let's ink up some edges. There was a car one, too. Oh, is it the truck with the tree in the back of the truck? That is really cute. Aw, and Cat and Janie wants to know what kind of dogs Cat has. Bonding over the doggos. You guys are so helpful to each other. That's one of the things that I really like about this community. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, so let's put this on. A beagle. Well, you've got kind of the run of the spectrum, huh? Try to get some glue over to the edges here. A little of this, a little of that. Okay. Now I'm going to use the glue stick to glue down this little flap I pulled up. Just put on a nice big glob of it. And then wipe that up a little bit right there. Some grunge is okay. And let's smooth that out. There we go. You have a combo Jack Russell. It's a yappy dog and a Yorkie. Hi, Becca. Aw. It's sad when you lose your doggy or your pet friends. You get so used to having them around. They do live pretty good, lifespans, but most animals don't live as long as people. Okay, and then at the top, I will later add some washi tape. It's a simple page, but I like it. We'll add words later, of course. We'll just have like little word sessions. Hey, Brenda, always coming in fashionably late. Border Collies are good dogs. They're awesome dogs. So one page down, and it only took 54 minutes, but then, we talked and I showed stuff at first. He wanted to go with you. He's like, I want to go with you. Chihuahua. Hey, we know what you mean, Janie. All right. So let's find another page to work on. Because it's like Chihuahua. It's not, it's like Jojoba. Jojoba. Okay, I think I want this more towards the front. Because I love me some Frankenstein. Okay, so I need to trim it from the bottom because I want an all around border. So let's bring back the cutter. What do you think? Right up front right here? I think I like it. Tuck that back away. Two Wheaten Terriers. I don't know enough about dogs, so. Okay, let's just trim up this edge since we're gonna kind of make it a focal. And then we're gonna trim from the bottom. So let's start maybe right about here and see how that looks. Poor Frankenstein, I just cut his neck off. Oh, there we go. I think that's about right. We're, of course, going to have a bigger edge up here than down here because of the file folder shape. But I likes it. I think we're going to go with that. I think we are. Let's try rounding corners. Living dangerously. All right. I hate this corner rounder. I do not like it. Like my other corner. I gotta find my corner rounders. I think I actually stuck them in a basket. Sharon, I love Frankenstein. Isn't that an awesome picture like that magazine had? I also need to find, because I want to see if I can find like a little bride of Frankenstein to kind of put down here to cover up these words. But I have a book of vintage movie posters. I showed it to you all a while back. And then I put it in a dun 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 safe place. And I don't know where it is. So I'm going to look for that while I am tidying up my room tonight and ironing 9 gajillion pieces of paper. So let's talk goodie bags, people. Let's talk about them. There's like 14 of you in here. Some of those are probably lurkers. You can telepathically send me your thoughts on the matter. I love doing the goodie bags. Oh, you guys are doing doggy talk, which is awesome. So I try to keep the, like, I know we get kind of some similar items. I tend to put a lot of coffee filters in there because, you know, they're fun. And more people are starting to use them and see value in them. But I try to keep them from like getting too boring, you know. So I'm always looking for small things to dye and put in. How do you guys feel about some non-dyed items making their way into the goodie bags? Like maybe sometimes some scrap some scraps of, obviously goodie bag size scraps of scrapbooking paper, or smaller like cutoffs of deli paper, or like, how do you feel about putting, I guess, what amounts to leftovers into the goodie bags? Like, do you prefer that it all be brand new dyed stuff, or because I'm trying to just go for variety and have fun with it. So the dog was being a drama queen? Good night, Tina. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's a nice vet right there. The dog was being a drama queen. Oh my, oh my. Sometimes that went a little over to the left than I wanted. That's okay. I'm going to finally find all my Halloween stuff, and then Halloween's going to be over. That's okay. I'm creepy year-round. Yes, I am. Hi, Ray. How are you? I'm just talking away to myself. All right. Let's put a little glue stick over here just to get that edge sealed down. Make sure all these edges are down good. Oops. Phooey. Thank goodness for baby wipes. There we go. All right. That was an easy one. Frank is looking good. He'll need some words and stuff, but that's, I'm just basically going in and doing images for now, and then we'll have a couple of sessions where we add in words and some embellishments and stuff. I'm just trying to get like a foundation laid in, because I don't want to wind up with too many big images too close together. But how can you got to have Frankie. You got to have the Frankie. It's a must. Okay, so we're doing pretty good in this area. I still need something for up here. What if I did that? What do you think? From that other book? And then I'll maybe some washi tape or something down here. Oh, Frankenfurter. I think I'm gonna ink that and put that right there. It's just about the right size. This image is for the front cover. I want to do a couple of things to it. And Els found some cheesecloth. It literally fell out of her desk today. So I'm gonna I am going to maybe finish a sentence, tea dye that, and maybe do some layering. Could do some doilies and some cheesecloth and stuff behind it. And honestly, I like to save the cover for last until, you know, all the stuff is done in the book so that I don't jack up the cover. I'm famous for doing that. Right? I haven't even looked for how else has some, but she's been using it in her creepy journals for that she's doing for the guild event that she's going to be a part of coming up. So I probably will actually have to buy some coming up because I can't take it out of her stash when she's using it for things she wants to sell. That's not no bueno. No bueno. I need like twice the amount of hours there are in a day to get all my shit done. Or maybe I could just find like a strip of, I have some Halloween papers. I just need to get them out. I put a little too much glue right there. Okay. Where's my scissors? Scissors, where did you go? I need you to push things down. Well, that gets tacky and sticks because it's thicker paper because it came off that book cover. Aw, well, you know. Sometimes it's, you know, I had those journals I sold in that one sale, those ring bound journals, hon, I made a big set of those and I had them forever. That was the last of them. It took me almost a year and a half to sell all of them. And I just got lucky. Sometimes you just get lucky. It's a matter of finding the right buyer. Somebody will come across it in your shop and they'll be like, I need that right now. And it won't matter what season or anything it is. That's why I just list what I like to make. Like, I like making creepy stuff. I'm just going to sit here on this page for a minute because I don't want this to lift up. Not because it's thicker and it's slick. So I want to make sure that it's down good before I flip. You gave it to your daughter? Well, you'll never find a buyer that way. Curly, of course, Curly has creepy washi. Curly is a connoisseur of the creepy. Oh, thank you, Sharon. But I'm still working on making 2 more Halloween ones like this. I have to get some file folders dyed to finish up, and 2 for Christmas. Well, 3 for Christmas. 1 is going to be for me. So I can use it like through November and December, and and then I will do something kind of wintry themed for. I'm hoping we'll get back to that fabric store, that quilting shop, because I'd love to get a bag of fat quarters of winter theme fabric to make a couple more for just winter. I have one time I did an ATC card set and it sat in my shop for about a year, and then a lady came in and bought it and like 20 other things and asked me if I had more. You know, nice. Blood splatter would be nice. I just need to get on probably Amazon and eBay and put some stuff in my list, and then when I have my sale, buy a few things. I can't buy in a ton of stuff, but okay, I think I like that so far. Just need something down here, and I would leave the rest of this page as it is because I like it so well already. But that ties in with the book, so I think that's good. The back of this needs something. What do you think would be good opposite Frankie? I wonder if in my movie poster book I could find like some that I could do like a collage on here. I'll have to look into that. So I don't want to do anything in there just yet. And then we've already done these pages. We're looking to, I'm still looking for a few creepy things for this, so I'm not ready to finish that yet. So we're 70 minutes in. Are you guys okay going longer, or should we finish it? I know we need his bride, but I don't have anything with pictures in it. I need like I'm so trying to avoid buying things off the internet to finish this. So let's go to, I'm loving the way this is right now. I don't want to put anything on it just yet. So let's go do this page here. Loving it. All right. If you guys are okay going forward, I don't want to like wear anybody out, but I'm still enjoying the glue booking because, you know, so much fun. Okay, so we are opposite this page. Should we do our, I don't want to glue them down this time until I have more of the background done, but what do you think about him? Or where'd my Medusa go? Oh, no, that's not a Medusa. Hold the phone. I've misplaced Medusa. Oh, there she is. Okay, she goes a different way. She's a different orientation. You missed that giant red paper. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, there'll be some giant blue sparkly paper offered as an add-on for the if I get it done in time. I am having a huge time crunch. I thought I had so much more time than I did, and so I was being kind of lackadaisical. And now, okay, so I'm almost thinking, what else do we need here? Next to the red page? Or do you think she should be on the red page? Ooh, I kind of like her on the red page. Maybe she needs to be. No. To race to the finish. On the red, you think, Janie? Okay. I kind of do like her on the red. So we might put this guy over here then. So we need some stuff for up here and some stuff for over here. Let's see. What kind of stuff do we have? Hi, Mary. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's like, on the red, on the red. What's a race to the finish, Ray? Did I miss something? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, none of that's quite working. I get a lot of alien stuff. Okay, let me just pull this up here. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I kind of like this. And then maybe like big words at the top. Thinking I like that. I don't have any snakes, Mary. I am out of snakes. That might be an option. Okay, let's see. No, no jumping away. Okay. Let's think about that for a minute. Let's see here. What do we need? What do we need? Nope, I don't like that there. Aw, Jamie bought her first journal. That's always such an amazing thing when you sell your very firstest one. Awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so do I have any other? I don't really want to cover that up. Although, okay, hold the phone. Give me just a second here. I think I've got an idea. Give me just a second. You have it on display. Oh, that's awesome. I kept one from my first official set, which was actually the ring bound. Natasha has my original first journal. I don't know if she still has it, but the last time I talked with her, she did. It's been a hot minute. Okay, I'm fussy cutting something real quick. Just give me a second. I'll be honest with you, every time I make a sale, whether it's on a live stream or in my shop, I still get, ooh, somebody wants my stuff, you know? Somehow I feel like I'm getting away with something. But I love what I'm doing, so I feel very grateful that people are interested in what I do, because it brings me such joy to do it, you know? In that respect, I feel very special. We're going around here fussy cutting. This is a little more complicated than I thought, but we're getting there. I think this will go on that other page pretty well. I have such trouble with white space. I need to get more okay with it. I do. Uh-oh, Ginger's starting to feel the go outside pressure. Certain times of day, I think her, just from routine, she gets the idea that she needs to be outside. Also, I do think dogs get bored sometimes, you know? Okay. One more little part and then I'll be done. All right, that's all trash. I can put that aside. I'm just almost there, people. Ginger got used to me being the door opener when my workspace was out there in the craft room. So now every time I go out there and sit down to talk to Els, Ginger gets like overly excited. It's the door lady. It's the door lady. It's the door lady. But it's like every time, even if I just go to stand out there, the minute I start towards the door, she gets all super excited about it. And most of the time, she doesn't even really want to go outside. It's just like her mind cues me going out there with her being able to go outside whenever she wants. She's such a sweet dog, though. And so good with the grandkids. So good. Okay. So so we're going to need to move that up, because I don't want to totally obscure the face. Okay, nope, those are not going to go together. Phooey. I was really hoping those would go together. Phooey. Phooey, I say. You were bored at you were bored in the house all day. Yeah, that's true. Ginger didn't bark. All Ginger did was make a little whimpering noise. The I want to go outside noise. Okay. It's a something that aligns with the other side of the page. I could do this. That's the only trouble I realized as I was cutting out. A lot of them were like right on the edge of a page. And I thought, no. At the time, this might be a little bit of a problem later. Finding stuff that works. Okay, that might, hold on. I might be onto something here. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I think I like it. I think that might be the thing. Family plans. Yay! Family plans are awesome. Okay, so let's glue this one down. I think this is the configuration I like. So let's start gluing some stuff down. That one just, see, sometimes you struggle and then all of a sudden you put one thing down and everything comes together. And other times you just lay some stuff down. It's like, boom, done. Like you just pulled them out and they were all meant to be together. Luck of the draw, man. Luck of the draw. Els was showing all of her Tuesday morning goodies and basically showing me what I missed. And I was a little mad I didn't get to go, but I was sleeping because I was up till 10 o'clock this morning working on some things. I do work on other things besides. I just have so much work backed up that it's going to take me a little while to plow through all of it, which means you'll still be seeing creepy stuff, you know. But like I said, I'm creepy year round. So if you see what you feel are Halloween themed journals coming through in January, just know that's kind of going to be my jam. I'll do boho stuff but she said they finally got the truck in. And so there was like a ton of pieces for quote unquote our area. But if I'd gone today, I couldn't have bought anything because the money I had left is for shipping labels and things I need to take care of. There's no more play money. And even if I need it for the business, if it's not for going in the dye vats at the moment, it's not happening because I need dye and I need to buy some doilies. I'm out of my usual, the ones that, you know, the standard ones that you see. But I'm also always looking for new shapes, new sizes, new designs for reasonable prices. I need to get some of that, the dry, whatever wax paper, the one that was the thicker in the 9x12, and that's like $30. And the doilies aren't expensive, but they're not cheap. They're kind of in the middle. And then I have things I want to get for upcoming. I have some fun ideas for a couple of the upcoming kits. So, but I feel like right now everything I want is like $30. So I have to space it out between the sales. So if I'd gone today, even if I saw tons of stuff that I wanted, I would not have been able to indulge. Mostly because I lost my mind at Michael's yesterday. But I'm happy with what I got, and I don't have to worry about belly bands. Ooh, and I also need to reorder the plastic bags that the kits come in. I need to order those too. Ooh, so they're going to come and take you. Oh, withdrawals, curly withdrawals. Well, I really, at this point, I mean, I know I do bring home, I don't have the right to say I never get to buy anything new because I have bought myself several things just for me recently. But they're actually, I feel like I'm justifying, but I'm not. Some things that for mixed media that I think would make mixed media easier for me to do as an activity. Because I want to do more than just collage with me. So I'd like to really have, this Sunday, I'm really, really hoping to have a real mixed media, a mashup or a creepy, however it works out. And that'll be on Sunday at 4. Because I've done collages the last couple times, and that's fun. But I want to keep a variety of things to keep it fun and interesting. So we'll do, different things. Or at least I'll do different things. You guys get to choose whatever you want to do, whether it's watch or go along or watch and then do it later. However it makes you happy. But I'm trying to build up my mixed media stash. I know technically you don't really need a ton of stuff, but there's just a few things I've been wanting. So when I saw them and then, things go on sale, I do have a tendency to be like, I should get that now because it won't be on sale later when I think I need it. Like when I really, really want to use it. So. But like I bought those evil eye beads, and while I like them, they're not technically for me to just hoard. I'm going to use them on some of these journals and stuff. Okay. And then that's going on top. So now we need to glue down our guy. Well, yeah, but that's time spent with family. That's good, Curly. Mixed media won't be till Sunday, though. I've decided not to do mixed media on Saturday because there's just so much going on. And that's when the flea market happens and all that. And I just feel like every time I make plans, there's something in our group that is come up. And then I have to push it off. And I don't want to do that kind of stuff. I don't always want to be, okay, we'll just pick it up next week. So I just moved mixed media to Sunday. Hopefully that will still work. Because I just feel like I was trying to swim upstream with that activity, trying to make it happen on Saturday. Yeah, it'll be on Saturday or Sunday. I'm sorry. Now I'm lying to you on top of everything. Let me just fib to you right to your face. I think at 4 o'clock, I think is when it is. I don't have the event in yet. Cause that's the other thing I've been really bad about. I haven't been posting the events, like loading the stream for future. Like I've been waiting almost until it's time to do it. And that's just because I have to clean off my whole desk to do it. And that's a stupid reason. But you have to stop. I have to stop what I'm doing. And you can't really, it's silly to put in more than like a week's worth at a time because things change, And you're going to move your craft area to where? Where in the world is JD's craft room moving to? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, now the other dogs are getting into there. Hey, hey, hey. We think we need to go outside mode. All right, let's glue this one down. And then we'll do the other side of the pages, coming along quite nicely, I think. I'm no Nicole, but I'm having fun. Oh, one general area instead of all over the room. You're too funny. I glued that whole thing, so I don't want to hang it over the edge. It's just going to have to go like that. All right. All right, so let's try this again. Let's see where it's going to. Let me see if I can find my pencil so I can make a tiny little pencil mark where that needs to go. There we go. All right. I told my hubby every likes his IKEA stuff and I need more storage. Oh, everyone. He said, well, then go get something. And I said, well, I would need more than one. And he said, well, go. I said, nah. Janie, you're passing up IKEA? I love IKEA. Oh, okay, Candy. Bye. Have a good time with your hubby. It was lovely having you this evening. Thanks for spending some time with us. Oh, darn, Curly. No yard work in a storm. Besides, you'll be like processing stuff from your sale, right? That's work. You've got work. Trying to help you out here. You'll still be doing invoicing and getting stuff ready to ship, won't you? It's good to pull together for family, though. All kidding aside. That's very nice. That was never a thing in my family, so I think that's awesome. Everybody operated largely like there were some siblings in my parents' extended families that did stuff together, but for by and large, that's not my family experience. All right, that goes right there. There we go. Yeah, how's the Mr. Cooler doing? Is he doing good? I can't talk today for nothing. If I can find some other snakes, I will add them in. I'm just going to do this part for now with the whole reserving the right to add more later sort of thing, you know? Okay. Because I may find other things when I start pulling out all my... Because tonight, the rest of tonight is ironing, watching creepy shit, and I saw that a new season of The Boys came out, but I really struggled with how rapey it was in the last season, and I think that's kind of going to be an ongoing thing. And I don't know if I can watch the second season. I did find it, entertaining, but there were some aspects of it that I really struggled with. Okay, Kat, thank you for coming. Depending on how you dried it, like when I put stuff on, I get those disposable trays that are for like barbecuing or for putting in the bottom of your oven to catch drips and stuff. The ones with the circles and stuff like that. And that's where I get my waffle weave pattern. That's my favorite one. I when the paper dries on there, it sticks to the aluminum and it dries unevenly. So the paper puckers a little bit in various places. And then when I iron it, I'll get kind of a ripply effect or a weird like circle in the center that has puckers coming off of it. It has to do with how the paper dries. So if it dries unevenly, like it dries faster around the edges than the middle and it doesn't get flipped, because I stack those pans on top of each other, and so they don't get flipped as much as the other paper. So flipping is really the key. I could go out there more often and like flip them over and stuff, but I'm lazy and I don't, because it doesn't happen enough on enough of the paper. And then honestly, the edges on some of them are just always going to be ripply or puckered. Right, Mary? And that may be why I flip all my paper as it dries. That's one of the reasons I do get it kind of so straight. But there's a certain percentage of the paper that just comes out no matter what I do with puckers and ripples on it. It's part of the process. And if anybody else has experience where other things might, those are the things that cause puckering and rippling in my experience. If you have anybody watching has any other suggestions, please feel free to offer them up. It is a community thing. We like to support each other and help out where we can. Okay, are you all ready to stop or should we keep going? I like that. It at least creates a flat paper, but you're gonna have I just think it's part of the character of the paper. I do try to minimize it, but I just accept that's part of the process. Go if you've eaten. If you guys will give me just a second, I'd like to run out and refill my orange soda. But I'm game for keeping going. I'm having a good time. And as long as you guys are okay with it, I'm okay with it. I just don't want anybody to feel obligated to stay, you know? Oh my God, she wouldn't shut up. She was on forever. Okay, I'll be right back. If you ladies will just bear with me. Well, I think I might put big words up here, or if I find another image that works. Reserving the right to add, but I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Good night, Rebecca. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And Sharon's still here. All right, let me grab some orange soda. I shall be right back.
Hey, son. Mike, I don't want to live without him. I was going to put him out when I was looking at it, and I got the fence back closed up again. So sorry about you.
All right. Oh, shoot. I meant to grab some of the green paper to show you the green. Hold on. Okay. I wanted the green for the rainbow pack. It's the last color. Okay. Oh, there you go. So you're going to have a sale on Tuesday? What are you selling, lady? What do you hate doing, Curly? Hold on. I got to scroll back up. Now I've missed conversation because I will confess I didn't just go refill my soda. I flipped paper. It's a compulsion, I'm telling you. Brenda has no. I've been. Curly. Well, you are very good at bossing me around, I will say. Oh, Carla, I struggle when I don't like what it is I'm working on, like when it's not my style. Sometimes you just got to suck it up and do it. Okay, well, you're allowed to be quiet. We're not going to. God, Carla, she never talks. You know, we like it when you lurk. We like it when you talk. It's good just having your juju in the room, hun. Okay, so this is the last color for the rainbow pack, the green. This is the first batch. Not much. The green never has much in the way of effects, even though it's a blended color. But I like the color of green. Let me turn on this other. Let me turn on that light and see if that helps. Bitch, what did I do? So that's the last of for the rainbow pack. Yeah, there is some. Because it's a mix, you're going to see contrast in it. but not the like the swirly on effects. This color rarely. This one, the pink, the yellow, you just don't see as much. It's the nature of the colors in it. And here is, again, a preview of the blue. This stuff has the sparkly in it. So I'm really liking how that's, I'm just behind on my dyeing. And I feel like I'm just going to have to start saying it takes up to a week after the kit's done to get it in the mail. And I don't know that that's entirely fair. So you guys put that in your hat and think about it. If you don't, right now, oh, she should craft and clean her house and blow her nose and take a bath, whatever makes her happy. It's the Carla. Oh, look, there's some green still stuck in there. More green. Yeah. So, ladies, this is, I do have to do a second batch because one batch doesn't quite make enough paper. I know you're kidding, Curly. I'm kidding you. See how that works? Sometimes I'm on the stick. It takes 2 batches. Okay, so since the whole eggplant debacle, I guess I want to address. I am a jerk. That's much nicer than asshole, which is what I usually get. And whoa. So I'm gonna do some truth stuff here. You know, when this started out, I was making 10 kits. No, actually, I haven't, Brenda, but there's an idea to try. I will give it a shot. I don't know if that would weaken the paper, but it can't hurt to try it out. When I first started this, I started with 10 kits way back in January, because that's when I first started doing this new color of the month thing, not just putting colors into my shop willy-nilly, whatever I felt like. And then I moved up to 15, and it was 20. And for a long time, it's been 30 kits, between 20 and 30. But now I've reached a point where I either have to limit the number of kits that I'm offering, or I have to up my game to 50. And so when you're making 10 or 20, it doesn't take that much time. But when you're dyeing, you know, for 5 sheets of paper in a kit, it's 250 pieces. For 10 sheets in a kit, 10 sheets in a kit, that's 500 pages. And that takes a while to dye. That's like 4 batches all by itself. And that doesn't include dyeing anything extra to go into the shop a couple weeks after the, yeah. My bad. And I'm not like kvetching or anything. I'm just, I want you guys to kind of understand the process so that you understand why there's a delay. Sometimes I'm still dyeing stuff. Sharon, 10 shits. Yeah. I'm backed up a little bit. What can I say? I want you guys to understand why there has been this delay. I haven't quite worked out a pace with the kits where I can get all that done. Mike and Els are helping me with some. I could, but some people are locked in. The people in the subscriptions, the people on the Patreon. And I don't want to gouge people. It's not a matter of how much money. It's the increased interest, which I appreciate. But I think 50 is the most kits I want to make. If they sell out, they sell out. I think that's the most I can do and not go completely insane, you know? And I think that's a comfortable amount. I just haven't got through the growing pains of getting all that dried. We will buy whatever. Yeah, but Sharon, what if there's nothing for you to buy? Oh, and just saying, I know the average kit is 25 to 35. I have shopped around. I've looked at what other people are offering in live sales on Etsy, on eBay. I have shopped around. I do know what the going prices are. And with the cost of dye has gone up for me because I can't get it from RIT anymore. So sometimes I have to pay more than what the going rate is. I know, Carla, you are like the easiest goingest person when it comes to this stuff. I'm not worried that people are going to quit buying. I just don't want you to think it takes me that long to mail it out because I'm sitting on your orders because I'm lazy. I just am experiencing a little bit of growing pains right now in terms of going from making like 30 to 34 kits to bumping it up. Even the bump from 20 to 30 was some growing pains. My canals are, I know, and I'm pleased for Defy. It just blows my mind that people were willing to pay that much money for dyed paper. I think it's awesome, and it's super awesome for Defy. I don't know how many of you were in here. I got an offer from Defy to do some exclusive packs for them, and I need to get with them on a phone conversation to work out the details. So that may be a thing that happens. I don't know. But it's been suggested. So some very good things have happened recently. And Mike and Els are helping me. We're working out some things so we can dry. It's not the dyeing at this point. It's the drying that there's only so much space that we have at the moment. But we're visiting some ideas for drying racks. And I don't honestly know how long that will take. But that would ease up some of the things and help me get a little bit ahead, which is my goal. I'd like to be a month ahead. So that, oh, that's good to know, Sharon. And nobody's ever said anything mean to me about it. It's a me thing. So I feel like the minute you give me your money, I need to spit out a kit and mail it to you. I don't, I appreciate that you guys are so willing to pay me in advance and allow me to buy dye for the next month and everything. Herb drying racks. I don't have a lot of money to spend. Mike was going to build me something kind of similar where it's out of wood, rectangles or squares. So I'm just putting it out there so you know it's not laziness. It's not lack of organization. But, we have to have the money to do that. And Mike has to have the time. That man works hard. So I don't want to push, it's just know that it's coming and things will get better. Yeah. So there may be for the next couple of months a slight delay of up to a week before your kits go in the mail. But I am streamlining the process. It is getting better. And that's why I was asking you guys about goodie bags, like how you felt about getting some scraps of, not random scraps of whatever, but things that might go. I try, Janie, I try. Of some like scrapbook paper that maybe coordinates with the color or cut-offs of some deli paper. Like I kind of struggle with keeping the goodie bags fresh, but I love doing them. So hi, crafting mamas, how are you? Shelly's in the house. And I want to be able to do things like work with Defy and all that kind of stuff. So that's why we're looking at the increased drying space and everything. But the delay now is really just the bump from doing 30 to 50. You're doing good with 8th grade homework. Hon, you are so much better off than I am. I don't even know. I don't think I'm smarter than a 5th grader. I don't know if I could do 8th grade homework. And then the last thing that this just finished, I literally just pulled the last of it out while I was out there getting my soda. I flipped the paper and I pulled out the last couple pieces. These are the 32-pound 11 by 17 papers. I'm going to have some 5-packs going into the store. I know, time to flip the paper, time to flip the paper. That's the thing, is that doesn't bother me. I I live on naps and I'm fine with it. I just like to get a little better organized so that, but I've actually, when I processed this last bit that just finished mailing out, it went so smoothly. So the process is really good at the moment. But I just would like to ask you guys for a little bit more of your patience, and we're like that far away. So, but this is the last of it's coming out. So probably actually by tomorrow, because I'm going to do this overnight tonight. I'm going to take some pictures, and I have some things to put in the store, and every day I'll put in a few more things. We didn't learn that stuff when we were in 8th grade. Oh, I will have to look, Curly. I didn't know they had them on AliExpress. I wonder how expensive the shipping would be. I will have to have a look. I got coffee on my Medusa. All right, so I thought we might do something with these alien pictures. Let's find a nice space in here for a double page spread that can have all the lovely alien yumminess. There's a piece of string stuck in there. Let's see. Where do I want aliens? I like the idea of them being, let's see, not on autumn leaves, probably. I like that too much. We use that. So we're going to have to go farther back. Let's see. So maybe there, or let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I think we might go right here. It's for drying paper. I don't have quite enough to process it as fast as I would like to make me feel comfortable. I know, isn't that the fall red this time came out so beautifully deep, dark red. I was so happy with it. And that's the red for the rainbow. In the rainbow pack, this is the red. According to Curly, if you have a link, Curly, that would be awesome, but don't stress yourself out. If you're not already there doing your Curly Google Foo, do not worry about it. Yeah, I think she's talking about just some basic herb drying racks that you hang from a chain from the ceiling. They're really lightweight. So now I got to find my alien pictures from the fun book we were harvesting from. Oh, sure. Aliens were everywhere until until this moment. Okay, so I will definitely want to use that. And there's stuff just falling over everywhere. Okay, so there's that. Let's grab some of this alien stuff. We got War of the Worlds happening. We could do a couple of alien pages. We could do one here and one somewhere else. Like a half page somewhere else. I like this guy. Okay. Let's move this stuff over. Look at Curly and her Google. Ooh, almost $12. Let's see what this is. This doesn't technically go with him, but it was laying in the thing next to him. I'm like, I like that. He actually needs to go over here because of his hands. Oh, how interesting. Ha! I will have to share that with Els and see what she thinks. I wonder how many pieces of paper would fit in there. Probably one, maybe one or two, you think? Interesting. That's it. Thank you for sharing, Curly. Curly and her Google Foo is amazing. Are you guys buffering? Trying to look. Nope, we seem to be okay. Look at you guys. I actually have more thumbs up than I have people in the room. I was buffering on my own channel. I think I need that background to be a little more solid, though. Take me to your leader. All right, let's think background. I don't use a drying rack. I have 2 really big tables and 1 small table, and I lay everything flat on it. And I don't layer it because it takes a long time to dry. Yeah, see, the same problem for jelly. So I have a towel covered spaces, and I have some like the aluminum pans that you get like at the dollar store and stuff for putting in your oven or in your broiler or out on the grill for grilling things that have patterns on them. And I stack those up. But we're looking at expanding the drying, and Mike's talking about making some out of like 1x1 board wood in a rectangle shape where I could put 4 or 6 pieces and having them stackable on the end of one of the tables near the fan so the air would circulate and help it dry faster. So he's kind of working on the logistics of that. Okay, I don't necessarily. So what works now is working great. I would just like to be able to dry stuff a little faster for my own sanity and peace of mind. I know you guys are super generous about giving me the freedom to still kind of be working on it. No, I want to use that somewhere else. And stuff like that. I have a couple of big alien pieces. I think I need something behind him, though. Let me see if I can find my bag of backgrounds. Okay, let me ask you this. This napkin, this brown and gold one, do you see that as like Christmassy or just fall? Carla had to refresh. She was lagging. A clothesline. I'd have to go outside for that. And I think we've all determined I am not a good outside person. That's not my backgrounds. Where's my background pile? I think I found it. It's in that nebulous place under my desk. We just call it under. Let's see. Either or. I was thinking fall. So, ooh, what about this one? Somebody told on me. Okay. Well, they're always in New Mexico, right? That's sort of the desert. So I like that. And I don't even need to really trim it down any. It's got a little border all the way around it. So let's see. Now for the rest of it. Do we want to put the War of the Worlds on there? Let me grab a couple more alien things. We could do War of the Worlds. We could do that. Hey, Bima. I can hear myself echoing in the other room. Echo, echo, echo. All right. There's the Men in Black aliens. Saucers have landed. Ooh, I like this one a lot. That one's fun. Okay. What about that? We've got the Area 51. Let's see. Well, we can always pull that down a little bit. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Amy's universe is cracked. That's actually a flying saucer. It's like a lighty uppy flying saucer. Okay, so alien. I'm trying to pull some of the alien stuff so that we might do this page and then a half page somewhere else and then call it a night. That one. Okay. Oop, there's the, what about that? Okay, there's that. Ooh, crop circles. Crop circles good. And that could go right on the edge of the paper. Okay. Let's make sure we've got all the alien goodies in one place so that I can. Okay. So they're easier to find. Okay. None of that's aliens. Okay. Alien head. Ooh, people always say the pyramids were built by aliens. Maybe we could go with something like that. That's kind of alien-like. All right, I've almost finished going through the images for all the alien stuff. Okay, that I can find it with that description. All I have to do is plug in part of that and it'll come up. There's another alien head. There's Mars. Oh, and I'm on a delay in the other room too. Isn't that exciting? Okay, I think we found almost all of the alien stuff. Ooh, there's the full moon. Oh, I saw my ice in the footprint in the snow for the Yeti. I need to find some kind of Yeti image though. I think somebody said the other day that Yeti were the best at social distancing. I also think they are the hide and seek champions of the world. Just saying. I think that's in their skill set. Okay, almost through the end of these. Just make sure we got all. We want to do the alien stuff all together. Okay, I think I got it all. Got it. All right. Signs, it's your favorite alien movie? All right. So I think I'm liking that composition with the alien spaceship. It was on 2 pages, so we just have to live with the tear in the universe there. And I think I kind of like this the way it is. I don't think I need everything to be filled up because you got that nice red in the background. That alien looks like a cat with this one. Oh, she found the hanging thing. Yay! She did it, the bit.ly thing. All right, so we're going to glue this stuff down. What do you think, ladies? I think I'm liking it. All right, let's make this happen. I just look like that he's like, right? Thank you, Els. She even messaged it to me. She is the bestest.
Okay.
Hey, Red, how are you? Renee is in the house. Okay, here we go. Somebody told on me. Okay. now Curly's on a roll. That's okay. Options are good, right? Great, I have glue burgers on my finger. And they won't go away. So there's our desert Southwest background. Maybe aliens like dry desert weather. I don't know. But they've got lots of, I think, crop circle stuff in England. Just saying. And England is totally different from the Southwest. I think they just get lost going on vacation. Let's go see that America place or that Earth place. And then all of a sudden they're in the middle of the desert. Like, this is not England. Okay. Now let's put down our alien. All right. Here we go. Glue everywhere. Be careful about how much glue I put on its fingers. Could get carried away here. Okay, here we go. All right. Els went in the other room, so she's not available at the moment, but she does good with that bit.ly thing. It's harder to do linky things with your phone, that's for sure. Okay, so we want this to go right up to the edge there. And I went, here we go. Here we go. Okay, now let's smooth that down. I like that his head is like long and wide, where most of them are like tall and thin. It's just a little bit different. And he's had some issues with his fingers. Here we go. He's got like a football shaped head. He's a Charlie Brown. Issues with the fingers is common. You guys are funny. All he needs is a brown and, what is it, a brown and yellow striped sweater. And I have to go eventually watch the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown because my whole Halloween is not done. If I haven't heard, I got a rock.
Yes, actually black.
Is it black? Okay. Mike has given me all the informations. All right, and then I think I do like the
It's black and yellow.
black and yellow. I don't know why I thought brown. He does look a little sad now that you mention it. Probably because he's missing his fingers. He's like, I just came here for a vacation. Look what happened to me.
Because his name is Charlie Brown.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Mike's got me there. Cannot deny that. All right, glue. It's like, I was just trying to have a good time. Here we go. Okay, so let's get the flying saucer up here. Okay. Woo! Just gluing up a storm. And how's this for a switch up? Since I'm taking the green out and I'm starting the second batch, the rainbow kits will actually be finished before the color of the month kits. The grandkids are coming this weekend, and I'm a little sad because I won't actually be able to enjoy any of them because I'll be running around going, I have to dye things. Okay. There's just a crack in that spaceship. Maybe that's how he wound up here, right? Okay. Let me tighten up this take me to your leader piece. Ink the edges. Doesn't he kind of look like he's in a display case pressed up against the glass? Now that you've said that, I can't unsee it, JD. What have I done? Whereas this alien does not look at all like he's sad. He looks like he might be like a little bit annoyed. Oh, I should have gone with this side if I'd cut it right. Is anybody out there? We got Take Me to Your Leader, though. I've already smudged glue all over it. Now I'm even sadder because zoo displays are not cool. The other one looks like a freaky cat. Well, he does kind of have the cat eyes. Or like he's looking in the window at like an ice cream shop like a little kid. Why can't I have the rocky road? Or maybe he likes mint chocolate chip. What kind of ice cream do we think aliens like? Carla. That is the best thing ever. Time to dye the paper. Like the Dunkin' Donuts guy, I just wander around all night going, it's time to flip the paper. It's time to flip the paper. All right, so now let's start with this one. Let's ink the edges there. Do you hear that in Jersey's voice? People, people. I need out of the box. Mint chocolate chip. Or pistachio. Pistachio, I think, is green too. I could be wrong. Okay. Just having a good old time with all that glue. Both fingers only get that way when you're steaming from the ears. Which, you know. All right. Smush it down. Smush it down. Who knew glue booking was this violent? Smush it. Okay. So we wanted to take some of this. So like to maybe right there. Okay. Get that off there. I know. I set the bone folder down and it blends in with everything and then I can't find it's right there. It's right there, man. I'm comfortable with the back of the scissors. That way I have the option to cut a bitch if I need to. Just saying. You aren't the only one who maybe is a little violent sometimes. You admit to having 2 trigger fingers. Are you saying there's something wrong with my scissor method of occupying the world? Okay. More glue, more glue. Try and get glue to the edge, but not a whole big glob of it. I'm going to be picking glue off my fingers for the next 2 hours. But who are we kidding? We all know I love messy fingers. Put glow. Then late at night I'll be like, what's glowing? Because I sleep in here. All right, will this make you happy? Look. There's my bone folder in action even. Oops. Look at it. I'm using my bone folder like a big girl. I feel so adult right now. Let me take a drink of this orange soda to counter that. I do not have bony fingers. I have big fat sausage fingers. I could never sing the bony finger song. That is not accurate, man. I didn't have, here's the truth. I didn't have a bone folder for a long time. So I used to use the scissors and now it's just like ingrained. It's a habit. There's my confession. I'd be worried that I'd go to flop down on the couch or the bed or something and I would stab myself. Do you guys want to know my deepest, darkest childhood secret? When I was about 10 or 11, I was on the couch doing something with scissors. I don't remember what. Maybe I was knitting. I don't know. But something with scissors, like the big scissors. The scissors I should not have been using because my mom was not at home. And I set them on the couch next to me. And I did some things, and I went out of the room, and I probably went to I don't know. I went out of the room, and I came back. And I think I had put everything away. Carla's like, And I flopped down on the couch. Well, I had not put those scissors away. They had fallen down in the cushion, in between the two cushions. And about 1.5 inches of the scissors went into my right butt cheek. And I had to go to the hospital with my mother and explain this to an ER doctor. Actually, it didn't hurt that bad. The healing was more because, it's on your butt. You got to sit on it all the time. I had to go to school and stuff. And I had to pretend like everything was okay because you don't want anybody in the whole wide world to know you have done something that stupid. It was a big silver pair of scissors. Oh, good grief, Renee. Carla, 68 stitches on your butt. I had to get 10. Thankfully, it didn't go like up to the hilt into my butt cheek. So I have a little scar on my my right butt cheek. And people ask me about it, It happens every now and then where somebody sees you without your clothes on. I know it's shocking. But that's my story. And then I have a scar right here. No, it's right here. Actually, it's because it was so long ago, it's hard to tell. Right here. I was cutting an apple, and I was not supposed to be doing this. This was probably around the same time, maybe a year, 6 months earlier or 6 months later. I was cutting an apple in half, which I was not supposed to be doing. And I was using a big knife, also not supposed to be doing. And I missed, and I sliced right into my hand. And I didn't tell anybody for like a day and a half. And then we were out somewhere. And I asked my mom if she had a Band-Aid in her purse because the one I was wearing had, gotten yucky. And she's like, well, why do you need a Band-Aid? Show me what's wrong. And I showed her my finger, and we were in the middle of a crosswalk, and there were cars waiting to go. And she had like a mom moment. And the guy in the crosswalk, she forgot where we were, was honking away at us. So we had to rush out of I had to go get stitches for that too. I had 4 stitches for that. And I cut pretty deep down into the Oh my gosh, Janie. So that's my too big. I injured myself with my own stupidity stories. Both times I was doing some shit I knew I shouldn't have been doing. It fit. Oh my gosh. All right, so there's our full spread alien page. Now let's find a nice half space page somewhere. Yes. Just the world can't see them. Like, nobody really can see the one on my butt, but it's there. Yeah, so at the time, you know, that's not the... Now I'm just telling it to a group of relative strangers. And guess what happened when I was 11? Okay, so how far are we to the back? Maybe we want the other alien page to be over here. So we put the other alien page maybe on the back of this. What's over here? Let's do it right here. Okay, so or maybe on the inside, I don't know. Let's see. I really want to be able to use the what's over here. Oh, let's do it here. It's almost to the end. We have to use the weird cat eye alien. Let's see. Okay. Not because then maybe I want to tuck something under the... There's another one that was on 2 pages. Oh, Brenda. You don't want to... Okay, well, we don't have to talk about scars anymore. It was just to be kind of a funny story of some stupid shit I did when I was a kid. You know, we've all had our moments. This is supposed to be Mars. It's like a close-up of Mars. It's that face on Mars, actually, right? Which looks a little bit like Jason Voorhees' mask. Just saying. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, let's see. I want very much for this alien to go on this page. Okay. Well, I'm just working with what I have. You know? All right, so I think that's what I want right there. All right, so let's scoochie all this stuff over and start up there. We're going to start with this guy. And we're going to ink him because his edges are very white. Carla, he was on a bike. I ran into a car and damaged my hoo-ha. I was going down a hill and this car shot out of an alley and stopped dead in front of me. And I was already going really fast. I couldn't stop in time. And so I flew forward across the bar because it was a boy bike. Dented the car and had some lacerations. So Fucking people in their cars and not looking for bicyclists. That was not, it was like sitting on, it felt like I was sitting on crushed glass for a little while. I did not like that. But she didn't look. And when it came down to it, I put a pretty good sized dent in part of her car. She was not happy. Because I was going, you know, it was a steep hill. Is that, yes, that's a medical term. Clearly you're not up on the latest definitions. Just kidding. Just didn't seem like the moment to use another description. Just keeping it light here. And so when she started bitching really hard at the cop who was like not having none of her shit, I had some choice words about my hoo-ha. Oh no. That's terrible, Red. That is a horrible, horrible thing. That makes me hurt just thinking about it. When I rode my bike all the time, I got hit 4 or 5 different times. And it was all by people in cars pulling out to the main street or pulling in off a main street onto a side street, not paying attention to what they were doing. They were on their phones. None of them were terribly apologetic about it. They act like I inconvenienced them. Okay, so I want to put that right there. Where'd my pencil go? I lost my pencil. Nope, there it is. So I want that to kind of go right there. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh. Now we're sharing hoo-ha stories. Look what I started. That was my least favorite. I had the front tire of my bike ruined twice by cars. My back tire one time. That was a joy. That was really hard to push home. You know, I didn't have a car and I didn't live with anybody. So at the time, it was just me limping down the street. I've had skinned knees, pretty good amount of road rash. And I never went fast down that hill again, but I also never saw that lady again. I think she probably quit going out that down that alley. Yeah, they don't want to have to be responsible for your bike. They don't want their insurance to find out. But the reality is, and I was in the right because I was driving the right way down the street on my bike. People just don't see people in cars as a general rule, and they're not like you people in cars don't see bicyclists as that they need to like share the road with them. They'll decide they want to turn left or right in, and you're going down the street and they're making a right turn. Well, that bike lane is like a lane of traffic, but they don't even look at the bike lane. They just turn. Your hoo-ha's only been involved in birthing. So I just find that frustrating. That people seem to have so little regard. You've literally knocked somebody off a bicycle, screwed up their bicycle, which most drivers don't ever stop and think, maybe that's somebody's only way of getting around. Like it never even occurred to some of these people. And replacing a front tire can be a little pricey. And if you're riding a bike around as your main form of transportation, you're probably not making bank. So that may be like when it happened to me, going to work one day, I had to walk 4 miles each way to work for 3 months while I saved up to buy a tire, because that was when my income was at its lowest, and I literally could not afford it and eat. And that was a pain in the tushy. Carla here who had 2 surgical procedures. Mine has had 4 children. And I don't think it was very happy about it because it's been punishing me ever since. Good grief. Try to fix one thing. Make a glue mess everywhere. But yeah, I think it's people who have cars and obviously, a decent income don't ever stop and think about that sort of thing. And that's not the thing you think to yell at them after they've pretty much just run you down on your bicycle. This is my transportation, you jerk. And then I knew a girl who walked when I worked at Target, and she got hit twice walking across the street in a crosswalk with the go sign. One time, one of the managers had to go get her because she was so shaken and upset, and the driver just drove off. And left her there like that. She was such a nice lady. She was a very young girl, barely out of high school. It was her first job. She used to work early morning in the fitting room. I gave birth to one of my kids in a teaching hospital. I swear to God, people just kept walking by, and it wasn't a door to the room. It was like a curtain. So people were walking down the hallway and looking at, I feel like the whole world saw my hoo-ha just hanging out there in the stirrups when I had that baby. I was a little indignant about the whole thing. But groups of students kept coming in. People down the hallway were looky-loo in the situation. I'm like, this is just wrong. They would just come in and not even acknowledge you. It was a little weird. A little bit weird. Brenda. Brenda broke the internet with that story. And they filmed it. That's nice. So your hoo-ha made it on camera. You didn't care? I don't know. Maybe I'm just more... I just don't really want my hoo-ha on display for the whole world to look at. I was really young at the time, though. Now, if that happened today, I'd probably be like, whatever, just move on. There's film of my hoo-ha. How did we get from bike accidents to there's film of my hoo-ha? When my kids were little, my older two, or was it my younger two? Anyway, one of the sets of kids, there was a show on cable called PB&J Otter. And it was really cute, but they lived on Lake Hoo-Ha. And every time it came on, I was living with a roommate at the time. And I was like, clearly somebody either had a really good time with this. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Oh, well. There's no way they made it the name of that lake and were not aware of. All my kids love that show. I watch so much PB&J Otter. Who lived on Lake Hoo-Ha, by the way? I love that show. You wanted to watch the replay. You're so bad, Brenda. Although I got to say, that couldn't have felt good. Having a hangnail up in there. Just saying. Brenda's got the best stories. And Carla, too. Carla's always good for a good story. Yeah, PB&J Otter. I haven't thought about that in a long time. He's small but mighty. Don't mess with him. Then I think we're going to put that one right there. All right. It's coming together. He's ferocious. He basically is just jumping up and down and barking or running back and forth. He's a very sweet dog, but he is super spazzy. And uh-oh. The lid of my glue just went somewhere. Don't you hate it when stuff goes like all the way on? Ginger, what are you doing? Out. Out. This is not a Ginger zone. There's no room for you on my bed. You'll knock all the paper over. Oh, great. I can't see the lid. I've lost the lid. Oh, dear. All right. I'll have to go on his side until I find the lid. It bounced somewhere. I'm sure it's obvious. I just can't see it at the moment. Good night, Renee. Thank you for coming in and listening to all our crazy stories. Have a great night. Happy hoo-ha dreams. That's what I want to dream about. I have nightmares about people peeping at my hoo-ha in the delivery room. What a thing. I didn't know. It was a teaching hospital. But, you know, it is what it is. All these experiences make up who you are. Yes, have a lovely weekend. I keep thinking it's Friday, and I know it's only Thursday. All right. That's our last page for today. But I will be back soon for more magazine harvesting and glue booking. We'll never do a whole book again. At least not a whole big book. There we go. Okay, so shall we flip back through and see what we did today and other days? All right, so there's our cover image. We added You Can't Scare Me to this page. Brenda, oh my God. I have learned that that's an important thing to ask. Yep, we're just wrapping up. Nina, you're a little bit late to the game today. All right, so there's our Frankenstein page. We worked real hard on that one page. There's our autumn page and our apples, our trick-or-treaters, our spooky page or our creepy page with our string dolls, and our moon with the lips. There's our evil children page. Still working on images for this one. We got our napkin there. Let's see. Oh, here's the, we did our Medusa page and our witch doctor page today. Still need to find a big word for up here or something. But welcome. And the crabby guy. Yep, our scorpion head guy. Goodness. Good grief, Brenda. Okay, so I got a loose piece over here. I need to glue it down. Can't have flippy floppy bits in here. All right, so let's see. What else did we do today? There's our Joker from the other day. Our leaves that we put on last time. I need 26 S's on the Medusa page. Yes. All right, let's see. And then we did some pages towards the back. This is the one we just finished with all. This is our double spread of aliens. And then we'll go a little further back and we'll have another half page for oh gosh, I glued the thing down. This is our dog page. This one's a little thin on the ground, but I think we put some big words up here and we'll be good. And that's not the page. Let's see. And this is the back of there's our other alien page. So we have 2 alien pages. And technically, I think I have enough stuff to do 2 more alien pages. People are going to think I'm in love with aliens. It's just what I have available. So for aliens, we still have this Men in Black picture. This other alien head. Cityscape and that. That's like a sky with a UFO in it down here. That's a UFO picture. We've got the full moon. Doesn't necessarily have to do with aliens, and we have the abduction one. We have another cityscape with the thing and that hand, which is not necessarily alien, but could work. And then, of course, don't forget our creepy clown. But we used quite a few images today. And we got over our whole aliens thing. Look at my family photos. I need a cow in place of the person being abducted. Oh my gosh. You know, I bet I have one of those cows from the cheese commercial in my stash somewhere. They need to give you a $5 raise. I'm glad you were relieved. It's good to get a good review. Okay, so that's what we did tonight. And then for anybody who wasn't in the other day, we're going to use this on the front. I'm saving it kind of for last. And we may or may not add these words to it. So that is where we are at. Let me get all my images in my little doohickey. Oh no, don't go flying away down there. Oh boy. There's like a whole selection of stuff underneath me that I dropped on the ground. You can't take me anywhere, even my own room. I'm a messy person. Good grief. Tomorrow, as soon as Els is awake, I am vacuuming my room. Okay, so I want to make sure there's nothing that's going to get weird screwed up edges in here. Okay, so there's my little folder o' goodies. We'll set that aside until next time. And I forgot about this stuff. We'll have to use some of that next time. Our lovely happy mail from Miss Kathy over at Kathy's World. What a sweetheart. All right, ladies, I hope you had a good time. We've been here for 3 and some hours. I had a lovely time hanging out with you, hearing all your hoo-ha stories and your bicycle stories and scar stories. We had a weird time tonight, I think. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. I know, I'm sorry, Nina. I will be on again tomorrow night for Hanging in the Hollow. So hopefully you can catch us then. And that is everything. Mary Part, Carla, hiss, hiss, curly, slurp to anybody in the room that needs it. Bye, 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 bye. The end.